That is why I am insisting. The time you spend in the space of completion the time you spend in the space of completion, the time you spend doing completion, with your anger, with your violence towards everyone, only those moments, only those moments when the new decisions are made, when the new consciousness is growing, when the new beginnings are happening in your life, when the new experience is happening, when new decisions are cherished, only in those moments your consciousness grows. Growth of your completion is the only way you can save yourself. Any form of incompletion, powerlessness is not tolerated, and it is returned with heavy punishment. This is the logic of Kala, logic of time. The dharma of Kala, this is the dharma, natural law of life. It is your powerfulness, appreciated, celebrated, rewarded. Your powerlessness, incompletion, punished, destroyed. Powerfulness, decision to be in the space of completion. Decision not to allow any incompletions to come back, not to allow any incompletions to influence your decisions, your cognition, and decision to be in the space of completion is rewarded with liberation. And powerlessness is punished with death. Kala is Lord of liberation and death. He can shower compassion through his big eyes, or he can terrorize you to your core through his big eyes. It depends on how you want to face him. Powerlessness is an invitation to see his terrorized form. Powerfulness is the invitation to see him in the space of Advaita. It's an invitation to experience him in the space of Advaita. Don't corrupt your inner space by powerlessness. There's a proverb in English. Absolute power corrupts. No. Absolute powerlessness corrupts. When I say power, I don't mean which is related to outer world. I mean inner world. In the inner world, the proverb is different. Absolute powerlessness corrupts. Power purifies you in the inner world. Powerfulness in the inner world is rewarded with liberation and enlightenment. All the powers, powerlessness in the inner world brings you suffocation and terrorized, tortured death. More and more time spent to achieve completion, more and more space created to experience completion, more and more growth of completion in you is the one and only way to save yourself. Essence of today's satsang. Go on completing. Every night make this completion process as compulsory as you are breathing, as important as you are breathing. Constantly decide not to allow incompletions to influence your cognition. Not to allow incompletions to influence your body, mind, and actions. Because incompletions are worse than poison. Remember this. Life has no tolerance in reality. If somebody teaches you God is ever loving, compassionate, forgiving, forget about those concepts. He is ever loving, but not the way you think. He is ever loving because he again and again assumes the human body and reminds you the truth of completion. He is not ever loving as you think. He is not going to tolerate your powerlessness to complete. Your powerlessness to complete is never tolerated. Your acquaintance and comfortable feeling with incompletions are going to be heavily punished. The good news is you can do completion. The best news is it is just decision. decision to be in the space of completion and not to allow incompletions to influence your cognition anymore. That's all. That's all. Just yesterday I was discussing with one of my Mahant. I didn't remember at all. She reminded me. I was sitting in the same chair almost 14 hours. Continuously around 11 hours. With some 20 minutes or half an hour break, 14 hours. Morning I came and sat for satsang. It was around, I think, 8:50 in the night. I completed the session. In this only the morning breakfast, few minutes I went just behind the sabha and came back with a small break for the breakfast. Almost 14 hours I was sitting. And then without even any break, around 11 hours. And I did not remember it. That is the beauty of it. I did not remember. Only if you remember, you will even think of tired, boredom, all this stupidity. I did not even think till she reminded me. And just day before yesterday, last 15 days, almost 15 days, such hectic lifestyle. Hectic means really, really, really hectic. Running from one place to another in such high speed travel and literally moved through thousands of people with a full body massage. See, after a few minutes, for those people who have gathered, that to touch me, it becomes like a challenge. It is no more even an act of devotion. It becomes a challenge. After such hectic life, Biditi to Coimbatore, Coimbatore to Madurai, Madurai to Dindikkal, Dindikkal to Rajapalayam, Rajapalayam to Tirunelveli, Tirunelveli to Salem, Salem to Chennai, Chennai to Pondicherry, Pondicherry to Pumbuhar, Pumbuhar to Mailadurai, Mailadurai to Tanjavur, Tanjavur to Pudukkottai, Pudukkottai to Tiruchi, Tiruchi to Sirgadi, Sirgadi to Salem, Salem to Tiruchengodu, Tiruchengodu to Tirupattur, Tirupattur to Vaniyambadi, Vaniyambadi to Hosur, Hosur to Bidadi. And in between I have left few small places like Sirahapadi, Pattanam, all those places. The beauty is such hectic trip did not leave the incompletion of restlessness in me. That is why just next day I am able to comfortably sit almost 14 hours at a stretch in one chair in a relaxed way and continue with the class. Please understand, the hectic lifestyle, if you start liking it, it leaves the restlessness in you. If you hate it, it leaves tiredness in you. The hectic lifestyle, if you start liking it, you will become restless for it. You may want it again and again. If you hate the hectic lifestyle, you may want to rest, you will be tired. Neither liking nor hating, just be in the space of completion. My life is what people want. If people want me to have a hectic lifestyle to come to their house and bless them, I am ready, I am available. If people want me to sit in one seat and teach the science of completion, I am available. I don't need to sacrifice my reality to cause others' reality, because causing others' reality is my reality. The whole problem is, understand, Vivekananda says beautifully, sacrifice the cunningness of selfishness, or it will be snatched from you. When you give up something called your own reality and decide causing others' reality is your reality, life treats you gracefully. Life lives through you gracefully. But when you have some part under your possession and thinking, this is my reality, I'll cause it, life snatches that from you forcibly. That will be too painful. I tell you, the stark, naked truth, the nirvana, powerfulness, and the space of completion. Powerfulness and the space of completion. Decision not to allow any incompletion. Decision not to allow any incompletion. Decision not to allow incompletions to have power over your cognition. Decision not to entertain incompletions to have power over your decisions, your cognition, your life is completion. Only that is rewarded with life and liberation. anything else is returned with heavy torture and death. Life functions only on this logic. If you understand and tune yourself, are up to you. Kala is ever loving because he gives you this warning up front in the language you understand.